Hey everyone, it's Michelle here. I'm back with another spooky Reddit read for you. Today we have episode number 15. Can't wait to share this one with you guys. You're going to love it. It's really creepy. So this read is titled, What Did I See as a Kid? Dog shapeshifter? That alone just leaves your mind just running, right? Racing. So I had to read this story, and when I read it, I knew immediately I had to share it with you guys. It's such a cool story. As a kid, I saw a fair amount of paranormal happenings, but this is the one that has left me the most puzzled. As a child, me and my siblings all shared one room, 2 bunk beds for them, and a kid's bed for me pushed right under the window of our room. Great placement, huh? I vividly remember waking up one night, probably around 5 or 6 years old, to a pitch black room. As I laid in bed terrified of the dark, I got an overwhelming feeling or compulsion to look out my window. And when I did, I saw a massive black dog standing at the road directly under the seemingly only streetlight that was working. As I was staring at this dog, it turned its head toward me and I saw it had red eyes. Oh my God, I'm already creeped out, you guys. It stared directly back at me for what felt like forever before turning its face ahead again. And then the streetlight flickered and went out, and I could no longer see the glow of his red eyes. No more than a minute later, the streetlight returned, and in the place of the dogs now stood a very tall man, around 7 feet tall, I would estimate. All features completely looked obscured by the darkness aside from one thing: red eyes. They looked directly at me for ages before he walked away. As he walked down the road, though, he gradually hunched over more and more until he turned back into a large dog, you guys. He turned back into a dog. Sorry, this one was really interesting. I've told this story exactly the same for years and years to anybody who listens. And I can't find any information online. So guys, this is where we weigh in. You give me your 2 cents. I will give you my thoughts, honestly, on this story. I honestly believe this poster might have actually got this one right. Like, full on. I believe this was probably a shapeshifter. I do not know what its intentions were or why it showed itself to this young child. I do know that as a person who had many experiences as a child that adults brushed off, that if a memory like this stays with a child and they're not changing their story for so long, you know, it's very likely that some kind of event did truly happen. Can I say for sure that the man was 7 feet tall? No. And maybe a 5 or 6-year-old wouldn't be able to quite estimate that. But still, even if it was a 5 foot, right? Like a regular sized man, 5 to 6 feet tall, right? Like, imagine that. Like, how would this man suddenly morph back into a dog for a child? Like, the light went off, and now there's a man there after the dog had been there. Okay, could have been a dog, could have been a person, but at the point in the story where he witnesses the man slowly hunching down and going down on 4s and turning into a dog, I feel like that kind of takes away that possibility of it being, you know, non-paranormal. And they've been telling this story for their adult life. And this story is 6 years old on Reddit. So this is not a new story. So they left it up there. And apparently really, you know, were interested in what people thought about it. I think this one might be accurate for the most part. So tell me your thoughts. Do you have different opinions? what you like about this story, and please repost my story, because the reposting of these helps me get them out to more people who are interested in this sort of stuff, even if you're not interested in the paranormal like some of us are. So thank you for listening, and I appreciate that, and y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you.